For today, we have article on bioresource technology, a review paper called Microalgae Cultivation Strategies Using Cost-Effective Nutrient Sources, recent updates and progress towards biofuel production. And here is the state that we need to about adding nutrient and solar density and carbon dioxide and water to create biomass which will be suitable as for anaerobic digestion, alcoholic fermentation, biofuel preparation, as well as pyrolysis and value-added products, aromatic hydrocarbon, glycerol, organic solvent, fatty acid, protein, and some other, as well as dark fermentation, microbial electrodes of how to make it more optimized production of these all things with continuous decrease of greenhouse effect and more living transferring to renewable and sustainable lifestyle. Here we have the article is published with Bioresource and Technology, Microalgae Cultivation Strategies using cost-effective nutrient sources, recent updates and progress towards biofuel production. The work is cooperation with Korea, Vietnam, and Tamil Nadu, and this work and the stage is here put added, and the highlights discuss intrinsic relation of algae cultivation strategy using inexpensive nutrient sources, advancement in cultivation techniques for enhanced biomass production, current status for microalgae biofuels at large-scale production, and address challenges and future perspectives of microalgae biorefinery as feasible approach. The work is leading after also Torun from Dr. Professor Grzegorz Piechota with cooperation of Indian for Veramatu Ashokar and Shi Hyun Warai from Taiwan, while from Korea is Ranjini Siroki. Here we have the candidates. It's more fast depletion of oil and fossil fuels and seeking to some new resources which will be less toxic and no toxic gases as carbon dioxide, nitric monoxide, sulfur oxide, or maybe not toxic, easily toxic. Uh, gases are limited, so these gases would be released in less concentrated, in safe concentration or no, even so concentration will be keeping in the safety manner and replace now 50 or 60% of fossil fuels which were on Earth are burned, and this burning brings our carbon dioxide and greenhouse effects. And this shows us the issue that we have to make. The microalgae possess major advantage that is requirement for smaller land for biomass production, don't compete with agricultural land, and hence growth rate with high photosynthetic efficiency. Utilization of emitted carbon dioxide gas directly as a source for the growth, as well as a auspicious component for flue gas litigation, very quick reproduction, with over oil bearing crops or biomasses, the integration of biofuel with viable chemicals, with fuel production is promising project thinking, and and also some phosphate rest, so we can use as phosphate source as well, so solving many possibles. And we have 15,000 microalgae species, and were both fresh, brackish, tropical, and smelly. And algae comprise of carbohydrates, lipids, protein, fatty acid, vitamins, and pigments. Is nowadays in oil, pigments, food products as agar and agar plates. And the problem is that it would use native or suitable because could lead release uncontrolled to disaster in river like in other. So needs to be the river enough salty to not enough fresh, not salty enough to prevent to properly prevent the disaster and prevent the over cultivation in not desired areas. So here we have several pathways. So first we search the sun, nutrients, phosphate, and nitrogen and other compounds, salts, and we cultivate, they grow, they catch carbon dioxide, and result we have biophenolysis extraction, which will provide lipid protein pigments and go to the char to the bile and biogases. And this is also paraffins, hydrocarbons, polyalkoxytrochelate, and this is multiple and of application of this plant and the rest residues. Furthermore, in other process, the development of growth, sunlight, and moderate with pH and adequate source and amount of nutrients in the algal growth media. The overall energy looking to alternative lipid-rich process materials to produce biofuel and oil and microalgae are fine for this purpose. Besides the traditional crops are usually harvested once and twice a year, while the other algae have a very short cycle, 1 to 10 days, and it depends on the type of species. For mass biogas production, two major cultivation systems were such as open raceway pond and a bioreactor system were widely used. However, the productivity has shown to be high in the control environment using bioreactor, photobioreactor. Using system is suggested to be more profitable. Struggles are still there in producing microalgae-based biofuel. The necessity of microalgae as a biofuel fixed. Short harvesting cycle, high tolerance level to carbon dioxide, very low consumption rate of water, no requirement of herbicides, pesticide to the cultivation, utilization of wastewater containing various sources, nutrient, and like nitrogen and phosphorus, the lipids production of biofuels, namely